This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
It's no different than cheating in a sports game.
A local radio station is operating without an FCC license, and members of the Nevada Broadcasters Association want them to shut down their operation. That is tonight's Channel 2 News Big Story at 5 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Wendy DeMonte. Kristen is on assignment. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, some are calling the group a pirate radio station, sending their signal from a Reno apartment complex. Paul Nelson talked to the men transmitting that signal, as well as a member of the Nevada Broadcasters Association. He joins us now in the newsroom. Paul, what is the controversy?
Well, Wendy, regulations are in place for radio and television stations around the country. Regulatory fees go to the government, and music licensing fees go to the music industry. The Nevada Broadcasters Association says KCAH is breaking the law.
Scrolling through the radio stations, you may have stopped on FM 95.1. It plays a variety of genres from the 60s to today, but some say KCAH is an illegal operation.
They cannot produce a current license. They can't tell me what their file number is. They can't tell me what their facility ID is.
Sean and Brian Winters run the station from this Sundance West apartment. They say their license expired and they're in the process of getting it renewed. They didn't feel comfortable talking on camera, but talked about their efforts with the FCC on their station.
They're not worried about it.
They're not worried about it at this particular point in time.
But they're still going to help me renew my license.
Exactly. So because we are so low watt and everything that we're not actually affecting anybody.
The brothers say they don't make any money off the station, and it's intended for his neighbors to hear. But the FCC requires a license for a signal that transmits any farther than about 100 yards or a city block.
This station is being heard as far away as Tracy Clark, Lockwood, that area. So it's a much stronger signal.
Sean says he was assigned the call letters KCAH about 25 years ago. Now they're assigned to a station in Carthage, Missouri.
We got nothing to hide, stuff like that. We don't feel that we're doing anything wrong. If the FCC does, then the FCC will come down with his big hammer of justice and get us that way.
Now, Abbott says she wants the Winters to shut down their station until they have their proper requirements in order. If the FCC determines that they're breaking the law, they could levy a fine or even confiscate their equipment. Covering the big story live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.